Welcome back to Fuzzy's Garage. Today we're going to be working on this. This is an early 2000s X-Mark Laser Z. The 25 horsepower Kohler V-twin. I know it says 18 horsepower, that's just because that cover is from an 18 horsepower. So the problem I'm having with this, so I went to fire it up yesterday, and it sounded like it had an exhaust leak from right around here. I was trying to figure out where the exhaust leak was coming from. And then it hit me, that's not an exhaust leak. That sounds like compression pushing past the spark plug. So I'm like, alright, maybe our spark plug is loose. So sure enough, the spark plug was loose, so I pulled it out. And this here is what I found. I'm not sure about you guys, but that doesn't look normal. So then I went and I grabbed another spark plug and I went to put it in there. And I was just putting in hand tight. So it's screwing in, screwing in, and screwing in. But it wasn't actually going in. So our threads are stripped out in the spark plug hole. So now I'm going to have to repair those threads in the spark plug hole. And in order to do that, I would like to pull the head off. To pull the head off, you got to pull the intake manifold off. Pull the intake manifold off, you got to pull this cover off here. And to pull the cover off, you can't get the cover off far enough because of that pulley and everything in there. So the easiest thing to do here is just to pull the engine out. So pulling the engine out isn't really difficult, it's just time consuming. So to pull the engine out, you gotta take off the cables, you gotta take off the fuel line, you gotta undo a little bit of wiring. I might pull the muffler off to make it easier to take that belt off. And there's a belt in front there. 4 bolts, and I think that's about it. The engine should come out. So the only thing left to do is to get to it. It's a bit windy out today. Alright, finally got something that works on here, kind of. Go over on the other side. Now I have to take these off. And you have absolutely no room to work on this. We'll be back when I get this out. There we go. Muffler is off. Alright, now we have to get this belt off. I think we have to take this thing off here. There's that. There we go. Can unplug this. There we go. there's that. We got that belt off. Now we can get this belt off in here. There we go. There we go. And that should be free over there. All right, let's pull these cables off here. There should be a 5/16. That's the choke cable. And then loosen our throttle cable here. Slide this out. We all know exactly where that came from. There we go. Now we could undo this wiring that is over here. That should be a 9/16 or a 1/2 inch, one or the other. Half inch. Oh, boy. I should disconnect the power from the battery first. That would be a smart idea, wouldn't it? So we will do that first. We will undo the positive as well. You don't have to, but I don't need any more issues. Should be good to go now. There's that. We do have a plug back in here. There we go. Now I can take the fuel line off. Grab some pliers. Alright. There's our fuel line. We'll put that somewhere over there. Now all we have left is, I think, the 4 bolts that hold the engine in. Now I gotta get these engine bolts out. Alright, I got all the bolts out, so the engine should be free to come out. There we go. So first we're going to drain the oil out of it. The reason I'm doing it here and not when it was in the machine is because it's a lot messier in the machine. See, usually I fire my engines up and warm them up before I do this. That way the oil's nice and hot, it moves quicker. But in this case, I can't fire the engine up. Looks like our engine has Taco Bell. So, we can start tearing this engine down. First we got to get this off here. Let's see what this does here. There we go. Right tool for the right job. Here we go. Now we have to take this cover off here. So we'll start by taking that off up there. There's that. We could take this fuel pump off over here. There's that. So now I can take these bolts off in here. Wow. I was not happy about it. Come over here. Should be two over here. There's that. That's to hoist the engine up. All right. Take this off for the oil cooler. Could unplug this. There we go. There's this little ground strap. Could take that off. Take this off. Should be everything for the cover. Then we can take this off here. This little fan shroud. There's that little piece there. We gotta take this off here. This is some kind of voltage regulator or something. There's that. There's that. Got a fan here. Comes off with everything. Alright, next I'm gonna have to take this carburetor off so I can undo the linkages. Alright. 5/16. There's that one. There's that one. Wind is picking up outside. There's that. Look like that. There's a carburetor. It's a few weeks later now. I got some help with me over here. And I got some parts in. So. And I got the Healy coil with the spark plug hole.
Action.
So here's the head gaskets that I got off Amazon. They generally run between like $35 and $55, but I got these for $29, I think. And they are Kohler branded as well.
How do they compare with the factory ones that came on the engine?
These are better. These are an upgrade.
All right.
I got different cameraman today, so if the quality goes up or down, that's why. So the new head gaskets, they're a lot bigger. There's a lot more surface area, and they're metal reinforced.
You got an original head gasket to compare it to or not?
We will when we take the engine apart.
Oh, okay.
So, and then it comes with installation instructions. So there's two different designs here. They had one which was head bolts and another one which is mine, which has head nuts. So it gives you new, if you got the bolts, you just reuse the bolts. With this, it gives you new nuts and washers. And then it gives you these. If you have the plastic intake, you got those pieces of junk.
Which one you got?
We got the metal intake.
And what gasket does that take?
So these are the exhaust gaskets. So I guess it has to be these.
All right.
Right here.
Rubber?
Or is it? Oh, no.
Yeah, it's got to be something else.
Here we go. Do this without wrecking anything. Right there.
Ah, they were hiding. Okay, very
So,
good.
There's that.
You got a lot of light behind you. You look like the goddess of small engines.
Well, I am. All right.
Actually, show us the problem you have with this fine piece of equipment.
Well, first we gotta finish disassembling it. Not bad. I think it's 10 millimeter.
As many times as you had this engine out of this mower here.
Yeah.
You should know every side.
I do. Now this here, I don't know where that went. I just noticed that's broken off. So,
All right.
I've never had this off before.
That way, for that one, all right.
Was working good.
So what did this start doing? It started misting a little bit?
No, it was actually when it was running better than it ran before.
I think we need to paint more too. Which side is bad, so we don't helicoil the wrong cylinder. Or you're just gonna leave the plug wire on.
Well, yeah, that's the side that's
okay,
good.
Good
so,
idea. Good idea. All right.
You know.
All right. Now, what are you doing over here now?
I'm taking these tins off. These cooling tins.
You really got to take a lot of stuff out this loser.
I know it was air cooled. That's what happens.
125, 150.
Yeah, not 200. I'm 200, so
Okay.
you know,
125.
can't be anywhere near that.
I would like to weigh it one day and see.
Got a bathroom scale. All right, so we gotta take this intake off. So
Really, to tap that plug out? You sure?
you gotta take the head off
Why we gotta take the head off?
to tap it, so you don't get all shavings down in there.
Oh, now I see what you're doing now.
You know.
Okay.
Leave that one there. Intake should pop off. There we go. We got all this wiring garbage. Nonsense.
I'm surprised the wiring on this little 2-cylinder.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually got, like, computers. and stuff.
Oh, so this don't have points?
No, this is electronic ignition.
Oh, okay. That explains
Yeah. So,
all this wonderfulness going on over here.
yeah. Also, the kill didn't work on it. And I ordered coils for it, and our local True Value store gave me the wrong coils, so I had to make them work. And I didn't quite know which kill wires went where and how they worked. I just went for it, so the kill actually didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I can't do anything right.
So how do you kill it?
Well, in the carburetor, there's a little plunger that shuts the fuel off.
Okay.
So when you hit the key off, it shuts the fuel off. Takes a few seconds, but that kills it. All this horrible stuff here.
I think my house has less wiring than this.
Does now that it caught on fire. I mean, this engine has more cubic inches than your house has cubic feet.
Hey, don't make fun of my shed.
Lean-to.
Lean-to. All right, take the valve cover off.
Wait, is this the right side? Yes, this is the right side. The one thing they don't give you is new valve cover gaskets, or they're actually like O-rings, so that's great. Are you remembering where all this hardware goes?
I got it recorded.
Yep. There's our little O-ring thing.
O-ring thing.
I don't know why they can't just use gasket or like a
normal, yeah.
or normal O-ring at least. It's got to be this goofy thing. But check out how beautiful that looks.
Yeah, I'm gonna say she's pretty clean, man.
Yeah. This engine is low hours. It's got roughly 1,900 hours on it.
All right.
So, I think valves.
Your little rockers there, yeah. Your
Little
baby.
rockers.
Are you saying that you're saying this has got hydraulic lifters in it?
It's got hydraulic lifters.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
So,
So you just screw it down and it's good to go.
yeah,
All right.
yeah. You take this, go, strip it out, leave it for the next guy.
The right way. Why strain those feminine little wrists any more than you have to?
I know. Hopefully, you're getting good shots here.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. It ain't much.
And the push rod's same length and all that good stuff?
I hope.
What's the cameraman supposed to do if he has a bad itch?
Itch it.
Can he keep filming and itch at the same time and scratch, or does he got to stop the...
Where's the itch?
Now you're getting personal. No action. Turn camera off. Scratching time.
See what the feminine wrists can do here. Not much. Wow, that was...
I like that ratchet you got there.
Yeah, no.
Just don't fall on it. Or if you do fall on it, make sure you fall on this part right here, not the whatever that is, the pointy part. All right.
That's for when I get shot pests like cameramen.
Is it a ratchet or a home protection device?
Both.
Okay, good.
It's also a hammer.
Really?
Yeah.
Where'd you get such a thing?
Tractor Supply.
Oh, the Tractor Supply. How
Good.
much was that roughly?
$20.
Action! Here's a transportation outside.
It's called a Toyota.
Okay.
It's running better than my Kohler
Yeah.
for now.
So how many head bolts holding this little head on there?
4.
4? Okay. Oh, is that it? All right.
I think that's
Oh,
pretty.
oh wow, it's getting off already. That's crazy.